Well, a big part of traveling is the food, right? And that was indeed the inspiration behind a local restaurant that focused on a Cuban menu in the beginning and then decided to expand to an overall Latin flair. One of them actually has a mother, one of the owners, who lives in Mexico City, so it indeed does run in his blood. Let's salsa our way into Danzon here in Grand Rapids.
While we were in New York and Miami, we started trying a lot of Cuban food. We absolutely fell in love with Cuban food. So when we were in Miami, we happened to experience some of that culture, the dancing, the flair. And we noticed that it wasn't just about the food, but it was also about the drinks and the community. And so we said, how amazing would it be to bring something like this to Grand Rapids? Really had to do with this area in this town. There was a lot kind of in the East Grand Rapids side of the house. There was a lot downtown, but this side of the community hasn't had the opportunity to really grow. And so we saw this establishment going in place and the construction that was being done here. And we said, how do we partner with Orion Construction? How do we get here and put a restaurant here and continue to grow out the community? So a lot of the recipes coming from some of our contacts back in Havana, Miami, what have you. And so that would be the cuisine, I guess you could say at the time. Recently, we've rebranded, really for the purpose of, we've been listening to the community. The community has said, you know, we love Cuban food, don't get us wrong, but we'd like you to explore more. So we've reached out to the community, got their feedback and said, well, let's explore on the Latin side of the house, broaden that menu, tap into that and see what those recipes look like. We would like to say we like to stick to our signature. So some of our customers' favorites have been when we were traditionally just Cuban food was our birria tacos, our Danzon Cubano sandwich. That's really our signature sandwich. Some of those real traditional, the ropa vieja, and we started to integrate that into some of the different meals that are there. And now we have some of our, like our mole enchiladas. Oh, I can't say enough about that. Mm-hmm. Our chef is absolutely amazing. He and the rest of the team back there, are just the stuff they pull together, and they're always exploring.
Hi, I'm Christian Hennessy. I'm the executive chef here. This is my sous chef, Bishop.
Nice.
We've been friends for, 10 years now?
Yeah,
Cooked together 10 years, so this is the team here at Danzon. We have two of our dishes from our new launch menu. All right, the stuffed plantain, we actually take a plantain and we saute fresh veggies, corn, beans, tomatoes, peppers, stuff that in there. We top it with our house-made Avo Ranch, and then we sprinkle with cilantro. And actually the mole is flown in from Mexico City, and it's the owner's mother, actually. It's her recipe that she comes up with. It's a lot easier to do in Mexico, just production-wise. So it gets here, and then we kind of put our finishing touches on it, and people around town are loving it. I mean, it's very hard to find authentic Mexican mole. What I love about cooking is just I can be myself. I'm a very artsy person, so being able to take that part of my personality and put it into each and every one of the plates that I do, it makes me happy, and seeing other people's faces when they're eating my food, it's beautiful.
So part of the feedback that we received from the community was, we want your food. We don't just want it warm. Obviously, there is one thing about Latin food, you definitely want that warm. And how do we get that? How do we get that out the door? So we've changed a lot of our menu, not to take away the favorites that were out there, but more, how do we get this so that it can go and stay warm and be warm in the house? So that it's just been amazing to be able to do that and change up the recipes slightly so that they can get out the door, change up some of our menu so that they can be on the to-go. So we have a lot of our signature drinks that we've carried on from when we originally were established. We have the Danzon signature drink. I'll be honest though, I'm more of a tequila guy, so we have a variety of different tequilas, as you can see on the shelf there. But yeah, we are a full bar. As well as you can grab a drink to go. So even if you want to try something new and take it with you, you can do that as well. You tapped right into why I and my business partner started this. So it wasn't just about the good food. I mean, Cuban food was amazing. Latin food is phenomenal. The food is super important. The drinks are just as important to complement that. However, at the time when we started, my children were still fairly young. And so my wife and I were like, remember when we were really young and we would take them in the car seat, and it was just so awkward to have a child in a car seat or in a, somewhere near, and we felt uncomfortable for those around us. And what if they were to cry? And so we said, how do we combine all? How do we make it family friendly? And that's where we came up with this. I mean, you can see we had a recent local artist, Picardo, come in and take care of our columns for us and the mural that he's recently put in. We just finished renovating our patio with some wind blockers that were out there. We were noticing you're holding onto your wine glass, so we didn't want that. And so we wanted to make it as family friendly as possible. And there is a lot of dancing that's going to be starting back up in 2022. So we love our salsa dancing. Oh, I would say please come try out some of the new dishes that are on the menu and share dishes. Bring friends, bring everyone you can think of, your neighbors, and try out some of the new dishes. The food is phenomenal. The drinks are amazing.
I cannot say enough. I waited way too long to step my foot in there and get the mole. Anything that has a mole on it, get it, I'm telling you. So Danzon Kitchen is located at 1 Carlton Avenue Southeast, Suite A in Grand Rapids. Make sure to check out their website and social media pages for the full menu and operating hours. They are taking a little siesta right now, so they'll be back open on December 28th. Seriously, go check them out. You will not be disappointed.
For nearly 100 years, the Berger family and employees have been dedicated to supporting small businesses, nonprofits, and charities in our community. Through the Berger Give Back campaign, employees have volunteered, raised awareness, provided funds, and supported locally owned businesses right here in West Michigan. Berger Chevrolet is proud to partner with Fox 17 to sponsor We're Open West Michigan. Learn more at bergerchevy.com.